This video is brought to you by the Coldest, fully insulated 2.0 lid technology that's designed to keep your beverage cold up to 36 hours or more. With the upcoming game releases during the summer and fall, this could be the perfect tool for ensuring you stay properly and comfortably hydrated during these long gaming sessions. Check out the link in the description and use code Medieval10 to get 10% off your order. Now back to the video. What's going on, folks? Hope you're having a wonderful night or day. Today we're going to be playing some V Rising. Finally going to edit this backyard that I've got going on here. It's a big base and I really need to make use of the space that we have out here. I figured I might as well log in today and see what we can do here. As you can see, I still got the pathways going here. It looks really cool the way this is set up. I really feel like we're going to be able to make a sort of village out of this. I'm going to start with this little area here. And I want to make sure that I keep everything separated. I think that'll look the absolute best because it'll be, you know, like a full-on village kind of setup. So I gathered some planks and bricks already. Only thing I hate is that it's sunlight right now, so it's a little bit harder to manage, but we'll figure it out. I'm going to see if I can get a little fancy here. Let's see what we can do. I might put some windows up here. I'm just trying to think about where I'd want them. I could do this side as wall, then windows on the sides here, right? It's really cool. This is like a mini castle sort of deal. And I believe we also still have some borders that we can use. Yeah, we got like 35 more, so we can still make room for a little bit more if we need to. Oh good, the sun's going down. Let's see. Out right there. So I'm thinking with this little area here, we don't really have a full-on throne room quite yet for this specific base, so that could be a really good thing to have in this section here. But as far as the crypt area, like where the servants are, that can probably stay exactly where it is for right now. I'm really hopeful that they release a content patch sometime soon. It's been a little bit of time now since the game's been out. I think it's been maybe about a month-ish. I know that still might sound a little bit early, but one thing I hope is that they really build on that momentum that they've got going, because that was one thing with Valheim that I noticed, is that in Valheim's case, they didn't really release too much after its initial early access for a little while. I think it was months, like months as in at least 3 or 4 plus before we even got the first content update, which I believe was Hearth and Home, if I remember right. And then, of course, I think they're starting to get the Mistland updates out now, so that's pretty good at least. But I'm also starting to notice that there is not only a lot of survival games being announced now, but a lot of them are making comparisons to Valheim as if it's... I don't know, it's interesting because it wasn't, you know, like the very first Sandbox survival or anything in the genre. It just kind of reignited it, it seems. But it's really interesting to see all these comparisons being made to it, even though some of the games that are being compared don't really, you know, have that many similarities with it at all. Oh, I think this is going to work out great. I'm thinking I might need another window or two, though. Let's see how we got. Let's see what we can do in the backside here. Maybe just one here, just to look over that. Ooh, that's a good view. Okay, so we can do that, and then I can work on this later because I don't want to get just the wooden window hatchet, you know, those. I want something decent when it comes to windows. So let's see what else we got here. As far as this part here, like the edges of this, we could probably make a fence line going down. I don't really have that many walls left, to be honest, it looks like, so might have to make some more bricks and wood anyway. But where was the fences? I think it's on the exterior section. Yeah, okay. So this portion needs copper ingots for those ones. This one needs the iron for those. Okay. I could probably wrestle up some iron ingots. I was stashing some in this base as well. There's only a few thralls in here right now. It's really not that big of a base. Or no, I'm sorry, not that big. It's not that designed, as in like there's not a lot of resources and whatnot. All that we really have is stuff that we've let the thralls go out and get. Everybody's been on a hiatus, including myself. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, hopefully they will add more content soon, because once you defeat all the bosses, there's not, you know, really a whole lot to do past that. There's PvP, but even that will only last you about 50 to 100 hours mostly. Some people can probably go a lot longer with that, but for me, I normally get all my fill after about 50 to 100 hours in a game, depending on what kind of game it is. MMORPG is different story. Wait, how much fish oil was in there? Ah, not that much. Okay, well, I've got about 19 iron ingots. That's not great, but it might at least get me started out front a little bit. I could have sworn that I had more iron ingots than this, though. I really don't know where they went. Oh yeah, actually, the previous statement I made isn't fully true. One of my members has been logging in periodically just to also check things out and make sure that everything is shipshape. There have been a couple raid. Ooh, cool, more stone brick. There have been a couple raids here and there, like extra ones that I've had to kind of rebuild from. But like I said in one of the previous videos, when it comes to the thrall system, it makes it really easy to get your stuff back up. Not to mention that when you rebuild stuff, it's free. At least when you're on a PvP server, and if you're on Merciless, you're going to lose all your crap. Plus, they're probably going to be able to take over your castle hard if they have enough mats. But on the regular PvP server, it's much more laid back when it comes to that stuff. Yeah, this is probably as much as I'm going to get. Let's go ahead and work on those fences here. Yeah, this looks pretty cool, actually. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that extra 35 borders. I might make something here. Oops, didn't mean to grab that. I think I might... Let's see. Still thinking about this portion. This one I definitely want to be like that, and this is where I'll put the next. Here we go. It's like, where am I going? Where I'll put the next building. As for windows, I'm not 100% sure on this one. This one probably doesn't need windows. Probably all good there. And essentially, I'll just kind of spread things out. So this area could kind of be the blacksmith area, for example. Of course, it'll be a little bit very well difficult to defend. I'm not really going to keep important stuff in there because people will probably be able to. Well, actually, granted, you can't use bat form while you have the stone golem, so that part is kind of taken care of. So it might be okay. We'll see. But with how big this place is, it just kind of puts me on edge because I feel like there's got to be another way to get in there. But who knows? It might be all right. And as far as this portion here, I want to make sure that I'm going to clear all this out and just kind of make it one big thing. That's another thing with the rest of the space. There's going to be a lot of reorganizing as time goes on, because right now it's just kind of honeycombed up. But yeah, we're probably going to be doing a lot of reorganizing with this section. And I need some more planks, so I should go ahead and get some more now. I'm probably going to take a little detour because I did want to take a trip to some of my favorite places in the game. One of the ones that I really wanted to showcase was Gleaming Meadows. Most of you have probably already seen it. It's where you fight Pelora, but it's one of my top favorite areas. I've tried to think of other ones that I really liked. Normally, any area that has a waterfall is good enough for me as being one of my favorites. This one does have a little pond here, so definitely wins in my book on that section, on that count, I mean. Yeah, I'm really not sure what else we're going to put here. This area's got a lot of space too, and actually, we should have enough to, I don't think we're fully upgraded on the heart. Let me check, actually, because we're at 250 right now. That may or may not be the cap. Okay, we are at the max. Never mind. Okay, so, yeah, that's right. All right, so I'm going to have to kind of improvise here, because like I said, this area is just super huge. As far as, like, if you wanted a base here, you'd have a lot of room to work with. So much. So I'll probably just, and I could realistically move that entire building like somewhere over in this section here, but wait, let me do this. This is so freaking cool. I wish we had more borders that we could place down, though. I really do. So this area could work right here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? There's 2 on this side. It's definitely uneven. So if I do this, right, I go there, I even it out. I can put 2 blocks on that side while putting 2 blocks on that side and being perpendicular, or not perpendicular, I'm sorry, parallel with both sides. And it's probably not going to be completely symmetrical, but it's good enough for me because I got 2 on that side, 2 on this side. Break all this crap down. And then as for that section, I don't know, we could probably make that into maybe a workshop area, jewel crafting state or room perhaps. Something like that. Maybe just a secondary house even. Who knows? There's a lot that we could probably do here. If they do decide to increase the amount of borders that we can make, I'm really going to renovate the crap out of this place. We're still going to do the, you know, I might even trim down the front section because I want to make sure that this backside, we can utilize this as much as possible. It's officially daytime, so we're going to go ahead and, ooh, geez, we're going to go ahead and get ready to head out. But let's see. Oh, and I kind of know what area I want to showcase. It's the horse track. Really love the horse track as an area. It's really fun to go over there, and actually it's not too far away from the Gleaming Meadows, so we can kind of make a detour on our way there. Let's see if I can cook up some stone bricks here though. Let's start that portion up, and we definitely need more planks. That's the main thing. I'm just gonna let that all run. No, I'm actually gonna switch that around. I don't want to be a messy guy. Hold on. As I completely flood this storage bin with everything random. Normally I would work on just sorting everything, but lately it's just kind of been drop everything in there kind of thing. No craps given. What I will do though is take this corrupted amulet, because this shard, this isn't even my main necklace, but it only has 14 durability. I think it's balls. I think it's Ball's necklace, but I normally run around, like I said, with the corrupted amulet on. The stat difference, I mean, the stats are good on the 24 necklace, but when it comes to farming, I never really care that much about, you know, having that extra power. So I'll be fine with just this. So we're gonna go to the horse track, and then we can go right over to the Gleaming Meadows. I know there's some more beautiful areas that we could go to, but one thing is for sure, I don't feel like the horse track gets enough love, because hardly ever see that area being mentioned whenever it comes to discussions and stuff like that. I really think it's a big thing for like roleplay. Occasionally I have seen, especially on this server, some people talking about doing horse races, but I haven't actually attended one myself. And as far as like Discord goes, you hardly ever see that many people talking about it, or at least I don't. But you can never go wrong when it comes to this section, especially for finding a horse, so that part's good at least. I really should work on hunting down some more thralls as well. The second base only has 4 thralls, so we really should get more of those. But the blood people that I had, or the blood prisoners, all got killed in the last raid, even though I don't really need to worry about getting the max tier blood right now. Once you kill all the bosses, it's like, what the hell's the point other than PvP? But on this server, everything is settled down immensely. Like the big clans that, or not big clans, but the powerful groups that we were fighting against early on, everybody's kind of dipped off the server, or just the game entirely and taken a break kind of thing. So well, look at me, I never really showed the horse track, and I jumped off the horse. Let's go back. Yeah, I used to love coming over to the horse track, like in the previous betas before the game released in early access. It was really fun to come over here. And I think the game itself, it doesn't really get a lot of credit, or get that much credit for the mechanics side of it, because what I mean by that is, when I was reading through the developer blogs and like making videos and stuff on those, the learning about how the patrol systems work and how they introduce procedural generation into the chunk system, and like for map generation, and also the critters, And I love Unity as an engine. Over the years, I've come to find that a lot of my favorite games have been developed on the Unity engine. And I feel like it's starting to pick up. I know we got Unreal 5, of course, coming, but I'm kind of expecting Unreal 5, like with Arc 2, for example, to kind of be similar to how Unreal 4 was when it first released. Now, if you guys didn't play like Conan Exiles, I'm pretty sure Conan's on Unreal 4. Conan Exiles Arc especially, unoptimized. It was a laggy mess, especially when it came to weather effects like rain. We managed to get through it. There was a lot of survival games that were being developed on Unreal 4 at the time and were really laggy. But eventually they managed to get through the optimization hurdles. So I figure with Unreal 5, though, it's probably going to be similar to that. I mean, fingers crossed that it's not. But who knows? Maybe this time around they'll get it completely right and we won't have to worry about lag at all. I don't know if I'd play Arc 2, to be honest. I loved, I loved playing Arc with friends. But when it came to the game as a whole, like if you're not playing, if you just take the game by itself, because any game is fun with friends, but if you just take the game by itself, I'm not sure if I really enjoyed it that much. Yeah, the main thing I forgot to mention was the patrols, like the roaming monsters, the roaming bands of units. This is something that I really wanted to see again, especially in MMORPGs for a very long time. Roaming bands of enemies, world bosses, dynamic events, you name it. I've wanted to see stuff like that in modern day MMOs, but not a lot of them have had it. I'm pretty sure there's been like one or two recently that may have started to do stuff like, I mean, Lost Ark, I'm referring mainly to Lost Ark, may have something like this. I don't fully remember. I didn't actually play it during the NA launch. I was going to, but then ended up deciding not to. But of course I had played it in the previous regions and whatnot and had my fun there. Are we going the right way here? Yeah, we are. Okay. And also, you know what? Come to think of it, I could just bat form. Get a little bit of a better view here as well. Can you not bat form with Blood Essence? Because I know you can teleport with Blood Essence. Does it actually... Oh, nice. Okay. Ooh, okay. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, Gleaming Meadows is one of my favorite areas to travel to sometimes and just kind of relax. Okay. So, Alora's probably here. Probably could kill her really quick. But it's gorgeous here. It's really, really gorgeous. I kind of wish that we were able to create our own fishing ponds in our backyards. Because finding fishing spots can be kind of a drag sometimes. Oh, I thought I was going to miss my ult. Got her. Oh, come on. We got her. Hell yeah. I remember the first time we fought her, it was such a nightmare. Oh my goodness. First time. But that was during the like second beta that it was ever released. And so the preliminary beta was like the first one that they did last year. And then the second beta, that's the first one that myself and my group met in. So in that one, that was when the first time we fought her. We didn't know what the hell we were doing. But by the third beta, yeah, third beta, that was when we had Uhex and he had a crossbow, and we finally had somebody in the group who went ranged, and that changed the game. It was amazing. At least initially, it was so easy to kill a lot of those bosses. It was fantastic. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop all this stuff. I'm gonna go back to that teleporter and then TP back to the other base, just to check on things there. I don't know if it's been raided or not yet. I checked it earlier today, but normally I don't even log in during raid times anymore. It kind of gets to be a little much when you have to log in and kind of sit there for 6 hours a day waiting for something to happen. And then doing that so many times in a row and nothing ever happening, it kind of, you know what I mean, starts to drag a little bit. Oh, okay, we're good. Rollo, hello, sir. Okay. Looks like everything is okay here. All right. I'll probably just, and yeah, this store is open. It wasn't open in like a couple videos ago. This is because I had to rebuild a lot of stuff in here because of one of the last raids that we had. But I'll probably just stop it right here for now, and I'm going to continue working on that other base. It's a work in progress, but probably over the next couple of days, I'm going to log in and start adding more to it, border wise, and then fill in the gaps with fences and walls and stuff like that. But so far we're doing pretty good, and I'm just trying to keep everything together as far as the bases go until the next content update. Really hopeful that that comes within the next month at least. It'd be great to experience some of that in July, at least before the Nightingale beta, or maybe even after it. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful night or day, and I will see you next time.